again, we've been focusing heavily on all of the hurricanes brewing out there in the Caribbean and then heading up the Atlantic. Now we're talking about Hurricane Ian as we bring in Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane. So we're focusing really on Florida right now, but we will see those after effects here in the Carolinas.
And talking about some of those delays, like with the launch there, we're even talking about some delays already that folks are thinking of around here as we get into the weekend. You know, it's fall festival season, it's football season. And we do know that we have some messy weather that could be headed our way from some of the remnants of Ian by that time. But they are ahead of Ian for now down in Tampa, Florida, where we're looking live right now over part of the downtown area. You can see some of those dark clouds that continue to stream in. Not a whole lot of rain as we look at radar here just yet. The majority of the widespread heavier showers, thunderstorms are mainly focused anywhere from, say, Fort Myers area down through Miami and down through the Keys. But you can see just all of that deep tropical moisture that is lifting up to the north, and all of that heavy rain will continue to spread in with that hurricane after it pushes over Cuba and heads right up into the eastern Gulf of Mexico over the next couple of days. Meantime, back here closer to home, we're looking at obviously dry conditions in the wake of last night's front. We had those scattered heavy showers and storms out there too, but we have got beautiful weather taking over for a little while here in the Carolinas. We've got a warm 81 degrees still in place today. Dew points are nice and dry, sitting in the mid 40s, so it's not humid out there. Nice northwest wind at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. We have some hotter spots there, mid 80s checking in Rockingham and Cheraw, and then we've got the upper 70s heading up into the foothills and cooler low and mid 60s up in the mountains. And under that mostly clear sky, the wind continues to settle out there tonight. Back to another cool, refreshing morning tomorrow, starting off in the lower 40s in the mountain communities, 40s to lower 50s everywhere else. So a dry start to the day and dry right on through the afternoon. And high temperatures tomorrow will be a little bit cooler too, only topping out in the mid and upper 70s. The mountain forecast, we take a look, and as we get closer and closer to the weekend, that's when things start to kind of deteriorate for the outside events here. And the weather conditions from the remnants of Ian, not until really Friday and into Saturday do we start to get some of the rain. And check out how much cooler temperatures will be there too. Talking about 50s many days over the next several days. So let's get to Ian and what's happening in the tropics here. We'll get the new info coming out in, just about 20-25 minutes or so from now from the National Hurricane Center. But we do know now it's still holding that Category 1 status with that sustained wind speed heading toward that western tip of Cuba at about 85 miles an hour. But look how much stronger it is still projected to get as it slows down, just hugging the west coast of Florida there over the next couple of days. And just an idea of how much it's going to slow down. So Category 3, Category 4 hurricane we could be talking about here. Even so, we're looking at Wednesday morning. It's just to the west of, say, southwest Florida coastline, and it's just not going to move much from there. It will tend to get a little bit weaker as it interacts with some of that land around the Tampa area. But still Thursday morning, it is off the coast of Florida before pushing over land, maybe near the Great Big Bend area. And yes, you can see weakening into eventually a remnant area of low pressure as all of that tropical moisture starts to move into our neck of the woods in the Carolinas. So when does that happen? Friday morning, Friday afternoon is when we, if it stays on this forecast track, we'll start to see some of that widespread heavy rain moving in. A couple of embedded thunderstorms too. We'll have to watch for the possibility of brief spin-up tornadoes right on into Saturday and then off and on into Sunday. So as I was talking about there, Florida landfall expected later in the week. Rain develops in our Carolinas region by Friday. We're going to be watching for flooding, maybe some mountain high terrain landslides, gusty wind 30 to 35 miles an hour, and again, possible tornadoes along the way, which we oftentimes talk about with those landfalling tropical systems. 7-day forecast shows the messy weather heading into the weekend, but until then, tomorrow through Thursday looking pretty nice.
Thank you. We'll keep an eye on that.